Welcome to Charlotte, North Carolina, Bank of America Stadium, and the Duke's Mayo Classic. This ought to be a fantastic showdown and just the flavor every college football fan can't wait for. Hello and welcome everyone to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting. As we'll see, a squad from the American, the Charlotte 49ers, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Appalachian State Mountaineers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the 49ers ready to get this thing started and open the season. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Appalachian State's offense will go to work first. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing. Sometimes it just gets away. Sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all they've heard coming into this game, Bob.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story the last time these teams played. One team handled the emotion of the game better than the other team. You've got to be able to...
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have two hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
This offense has it with really good field position. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. He's got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum. Rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. And here's the return. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Picked off. A turnover in their own end.
Now, I love night games because you have all day to get excited, get jacked up. And you could tell, QB might have been a little too excited. Forcing the ball into coverage on the first pass attempt, creating the interception. Now this defense has set this offense up in a great position to get some early momentum.
place to start for this offense. Leaves it with the back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Scanning the field, it's Harrell. Bringing the heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Fires to the end zone. Grabbed on the outside, it's Olsen. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home. The 49ers trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Quick pass on the fly motion. And they can't punch it in with a 1st down run, and the defense has one stop. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Little touch pass to the receiver. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Niners!
Yeah, now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, right? Continue to do what you're doing. Take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. Let's see what he can do with the return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
And the Mountaineers will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He put some heat on that one down the middle. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high load, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
Couldn't get away from that. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Catch in the middle. It's Nicholas. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
If they're going to sit back in zone, I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone coverage.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's McGee. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience. The give to the tailback. Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Looking for a man. It's Harrell. Makes the catch. It's McGee. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the 49ers have this offense rolling.
Defense is about learning the plays. Third down, what do they like to do? How do they do it? So far, the offense having a little bit of success.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football game.
The 49ers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Power football with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And I think that might be an example of the running back maybe trying to do a little bit too much. Everybody wants to try to bounce the ball outside and hit the home run, but in college football at this level, you just need to do a better job taking what the defense gives you.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Fires one high and deep. Hits him inside the 20, still going.
I love when you back the defense off. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
Now from inside the red zone. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Wow, well, the offense a play ago comes up with a big completion down the field, and they decide to go right back to another passing play to see if they can add on to it, and they were not able to protect the quarterback. Big missed opportunity.
And the 49ers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. It'll be 3rd and long. They'll run it from the gun. He'll be stopped just outside the 10 at the 11-yard line. 4th down coming. Let's see if they go for it here. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, Michigan State is going all in. That offense has more options than they've had in East Lansing in some time. They're up 14 over Western Michigan. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll give it to the back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Punt is on its way. Wants to bring it back. And they'll get him down after the return.
27, and the Charlotte offense will take over first and 10.
This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Fires to the tight end. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. That's the end of the period. Charlotte has the lead, and they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Looking to throw, it's Harrell. That's reeled in, it's McGowan. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on first and 10. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, second and 7.
That's exactly what you want to do against the option. You want that thing to string along out wide so you get more bodies to the football. Nice job playing the first option, the quarterback. They've sent the pitch out wide. Guess what? Ready for that, too. They tackle him, and they get him on the ground.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
He'll go to the sneak. Past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The 49ers are marching down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's McGowan. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Everything seems to be working for this offense right now, and if they keep this up, this could get ugly by the fourth quarter.
He'll try to pop the draw. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line?
And oftentimes running backs love drop plays because there's less traffic in front of them. The offensive line is selling pass, the quarterback selling pass. They don't get the handoff until the very last possible second. So the D-line's rushed way upfield, and now it's so much easier for these backs to find their holes and pick their lanes.
Caught in the backfield, it's Olsen. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. And the 49ers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They'll run it on first and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on second and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at third and goal. Rushes on him. Pressure in his face, and he lets him fly.
And look at the quarterback, look at the players on offense. They're over looking at the sidelines, begging to stay on the field and try and score this touchdown. They've been on the field for so many plays, for so long. When you've done all that work, you want to capitalize and you want to score a touchdown. You don't want to be kicking a field goal at this point.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Dozier. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. They'll leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Mountaineers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Finds a tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And it's amazing that they're only trailing by a couple of points in this game because they've turned it over a couple times, and they've been sacked a couple times right now. They have no rhythm on offense right now. You have got to give the defense tons of credit. They are dominating in the trenches. That's the big story so far.
And the Mountaineers will punt it away on 4th down. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He looks it in and makes the fair catch. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Reese. They had a lot of good stuff going that last drive. Need to get a tutty up on the board here to extend that lead, Dave.
And I think you definitely want a touchdown, but if you put another long drive together, get points, multiple possessions in a row, start to let those body blows add up and wear this defense out.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
To the air, it's Harrell. Right down the middle. Connection to the right. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. The 49ers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Here's a heat. He'll pull it down and run. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting...
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
And the 49ers decide to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Everybody stays in their lanes. The 31-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Paul finds his man on the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Barnes. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Mountaineers headed quickly to the line. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. And here comes the punt team. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. That nifty return sets up the... Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Back to pass, it's Harold. Under fire. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's second and long. Back to pass. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Defense playing a bail technique. Finds his man. It's Olsen. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive. The 49ers will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. He'll be brought down. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. It's like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. And the Mountaineers send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. They'll put a stop to that return at about the...
37.
Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to pass. It's Harrell. Throws to the back. Finds his man open. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
They'll leave it with the lone back. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Leaves it with the running back. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Going for the big play. He makes a grab. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And the 49ers are rolling down the field. Trying to slam in. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
Nice job by the defense, forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And now the lead is extended a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Always expect the unexpected in college football. It could fall under that category. Akron came away with the win today, but not in dominant fashion. In fact, the folks inside InfoCision Stadium had to sweat things out for much of the second half. Could have been better, but certainly could have been worse. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Got a man. It's Roberts. Oh, what a cut! Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. They'll move the tight end. Off play action on 1st down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Handoff to the lone back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Here's the pressure. Looking down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold.
Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th. The Mountaineers will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. No chance for a return. They'll go to the ground. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Second and short is a great situation to be in. And look at him. He drops back to pass the football. He doesn't have to throw the football. He wants to be aggressive, but he can just take off and scramble. Doesn't have to take a chance. Great being ahead of the sticks.
That's caught. It's Olsen. And he has run out of bounds as they go backwards there and just avoided the contact. The 49ers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Olsen. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the 49ers will call on their punt team.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll try the run. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. It's complete to the left. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26.
Yeah, how about the running back showing you a little agility, baby, a little toe tap.
He lost one down the sideline. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Kick is in the air. No return coming here. Fair catches. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Looking to throw, it's Harrell. Got his man quickly. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two.
Oh, he's got some space. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Time has expired here in the quarter, and it's Charlotte on top. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So 1st down will open up the final period. Caught behind the line. It's Olsen. And just a short, safe pass play, then pick up a few.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances, and that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
To the air, it's Harrell. Makes the catch. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. Plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys in a coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
And the Mountaineers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Finds his tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab, plenty for the first down. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Give to the running back. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over him. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They have it at the 43. 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. Got a man. It's Barnes. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's the handoff. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Motion from the wideout. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Pocket breaking down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense picks it up. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery.
Well, and if you're wondering why this offense hasn't scored in this game, it's plays like that. Not only have they not been able to execute running or throwing the football, they've had penalty problems, but it's turnovers as well. And here in the 4th quarter, ball security coming back to bite this up.
Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Caught in the backfield, it's Rutledge. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28, first down. They're testing the right side here. Creates a little space. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
The clock is my friend. If I can do this late in the ball game with a lead and I can continue to run the football and they have no answers, well, then I'm going to walk away with a win. So, listen, I wouldn't change a thing. I'd keep pounding the football and keep running the clock.
Catch in the middle. It's McGowan. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. To the ground with the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Back to throw, it's Harrell. He wants it all. And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And they'll push that lead down a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on... Boise State sparkled today in a dominant road win. In fact, by the fourth quarter, it almost felt like this game was being played in Boise. That's how much they took the crowd out of it. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The short hands, it's Dozier. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Oh, they're after him. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking for room. It's Roberts. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt. Converts on fourth down. Still going. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. The Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Barnes.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Under fire. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. Off the RPO, complete. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. The Mountaineers will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Trying to pound it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, App State.
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
lining up for the PAT.
Is on for the extra point.
And it's up and good. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Quarterback keeper. Makes it past the marker. It's a seam wide open. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. The 49ers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Bitterly disappointing start to the season as they can't come up with a W and open 0-1.
There's still so much room to improve for this football team. I know this is not the performance they were expecting here today, but there were plays to be made on the field. And David, I think moving forward, this team just got to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and when you see it on tape, and your coach has been preaching all camp about the mistakes, but now